At 83, Ronnie Barabich has lived quite the life and has a story or two to tell. The impetus for his first book was all about sharing his experiences whilst also giving historical context to the changing times on the rock. Ronnie has more to say and told me he's glad he got to finish and release this second chapter.
When I wrote my first book in 2010, I was 70. And I remember in the epilogue, I said that I was glad it was an epilogue and not an epitaph. That was in 2010. So imagine, 13 years later, I am now 83, more so. So frankly, I mean, put it this way, for all intents and purposes, I'm healthy. But it doesn't mean that I cannot take two steps on top of that. So really, at that age, when I started writing the book, I wasn't sure, really, whether I would see it through, whether I would see the light of day. Now it's there. If I die tomorrow, I've got the stock at home. My widow will dispose of it.
Minister for Heritage and Culture, John Cortes, officially launched the book, praising its historical significance when it comes to Gibraltar's heritage.
I'm Minister for Heritage and for Culture, and I find it increasingly difficult to distinguish between the two, because I think it's a continuum. And a book is culture, but the contents of this book is clearly heritage, because heritage is really the essence of what a community is. And if we don't write it down, that gets lost, because by word of mouth, stories tend to get lost. And there are so many memories of many of us, of Ronnie's generation, I'm very close to that generation, and of younger generations, that if it isn't written down and recorded in the clear, crisp way that this book is written, then it'll be lost forever.
In his speech at the launch, Ronnie had much to say, but mostly it was thank you to the many people who had helped make it happen.
One thing which perhaps I should have mentioned in my speech, and I didn't, and this is, that I am thankful to my wife for her patience. She has no need to read the book because, I have been relating it to her word by word, day by day.
Unmasked is available to purchase now.